What is up, Dingoos? Today I have a very awesome episode. We are going to be talking about what everyone in the crypto space needs to know. We will be discussing how and where to buy and store, best tools to use, go over the metrics on CoinGecko, taxes, how to use DeFi, the best technical analysis, and passive income options. These are all very introductionary things. Also, if you have been around for a while, maybe stay around and see if you learned something new or have a different way that we can discuss in the comments together and learn together, because this is what this channel is about. And at the very end, if you like the content and find any value in it whatsoever, please like and subscribe. The Dingooo community is growing exponentially, and just join it because it's an awesome community. Discord and Telegram links are in the bio if you want to chit chat, but let's just jump right into it. First, let's talk about how and where to buy and store your crypto. First, when I was dollar cost averaging, I have recently stopped because I think the price is kind of overextended, even though it could go significantly higher. I've stopped because I need to diversify more my portfolio and investments because I'm kind of overly exposed in crypto right now. So I have stopped dollar cost averaging, but when I used Coinbase Pro because it's 0.5% instead of Coinbase's I think it's 2%, right? So I mean, Coinbase Pro, significantly less fees associated with it. Gemini, I think, is the same thing. A lot of less fees. So if you want to use it, I might not have a link in my bio for Gemini, but I do for Coinbase. So if you want to use Coinbase, go ahead, use that. Next is how you store. Metamask, I would not recommend storing on it, even though I'm a hypocritical for saying that, because I personally do. I have a significant amount just on my Metamask wallets. I say wallets because I diversified between wallets. I also have ledgers. I have 2 ledgers, and I store on those. But if you don't know what MetaMask is, it's basically a Chrome extension. I have mine right here for your Ethereum wallet that allows you to interface with decentralized applications and decentralized finance built on Ethereum's network, right? And that is by far the biggest network blockchain, smart contract blockchain in existence right now. So Ethereum's MetaMask wallet is pretty, it's good to have just to interact with these protocols, right? So next is Ledger, and I have 2 ledgers. These are kind of for long-term storage, but believe it or not, this is not the most secure option. The most secure option is just a paper wallet. And you might be confused why I say this, because check it out. This is the most secure wallet, the most secure offline method of storing your crypto. You print out a couple Bitcoin wallets, you print out a couple Ethereum wallets, put your money that you are long-term storing on that wallet, and then there you go. You laminate that and make a couple copies, so you have several copies. You cut the private key in half and store the halves in separate, say, security deposit box, maybe a half in your house, maybe your half in a treasure box out to under a tree somewhere, right? That is the most secure way of storing your crypto in my eyes, is laminated paper wallets, several copies, cut the private key in half, store each side of the private key in different areas, right? So that is the most secure method to store your crypto in my eyes, right? So there you go. And now let's talk about some tools. First is obviously CoinGecko. I use this several times a day just to look at the price action. Very good to use. We'll go into the metrics in a little bit here. Next is State of DApps. It's very good to use just to check out all the different DApps on a lot of different smart contract platforms. Obviously, the most utilized is Ethereum, and has like 99% of the development on Ethereum right now. And you can go and look at all the rankings, and you can sort by what type of protocol you want. You can go here and look through all the different categories: games, gambling, finance. Finance is probably the most used, so let's just click DeFi basically. And then I have too many tabs open, my computer's slow right now, so we're not going through this. You basically click on the protocol you want to use and then click on the link, and there you go, right? So if you want to use that, that's a good tool as well. Next is an Etherscan, because Etherscan is essential for researching crypto, especially Ethereum network. Obviously, this is Ethereum network, but to find wallet addresses associated with certain entities is like insider knowledge, right? So if you find Andres, the founder of Yearn Finance's wallet address, you know what he's doing with his money. If you find the Yearn Finance deployer contract, you know what Yearn Finance is deploying instantaneously, right? So to get insider knowledge, you have to know how to work Etherscan, know how to research, know how to go back and forward in time through transactions, right? Oh, he sent money here, so what does that imply? Okay, let's go back in time, click this address, go back, see who sent him money, right? Let's see where this transaction leads us. You got to be able to go through blockchain transactions and find the owner or imply the owner of certain wallet addresses, right? So if you really wanted to, you probably could find my the Ethereum wallet address if you researched for it. So that is a good tool. The next tool is APY Vision. This helps you visualize your impermanent loss. I use this a lot when it comes to providing liquidity to Uniswap, Balancer, SushiSwap, X, Y, and Z. This is a good way to visualize your impermanent loss. So that's a good, helpful tool. Next is Discord, and you just got to join Discord, join in your favorite communities, token community Discords, look at the dev chat, learn what they're talking about, and there you go. You learn a lot just by joining Discords. We have a Dingooos Discord in the bio if you want to join. Now let's talk about DeFi Pulse. But first, let's talk about Telegram, because Telegram is kind of the same thing. A lot of crypto projects have a Telegram chat. Join it, learn. That's basically to summarize that. And before we talk about DeFi Pulse, follow developers on Twitter, guys. I got a whole video of my top 10 crypto Twitter accounts to follow, and Twitter is where all the developers talk and discuss in open forum, as well as Discord, Telegram, Twitter. Follow crypto people. There you go. You learn so much just by doing that. Now let's go to DeFi Pulse list. This is a good list of all the different protocols from anything, right? Great interfaces, infrastructure, assets, scaling, analytics, education, podcasts, newsletter. There you go. This is a great, helpful list if you want to learn more about crypto in general. Go ahead and check that out. Now let's go into taxes, because taxes are you have to pay taxes, guys. You have to. End of story. Unfortunately, it costs money to get your taxes done. I got a link in my bio for Coin Tracker if you want to use it. That's what I'm using to do my taxes, and I'm going to have to pay $260 for my taxes to be done. It's kind of crazy to think that I have to pay somebody to figure out how much I pay somebody. It's like, come on, can I not pay somebody to figure out how much I got to pay somebody? Oh, it's such baloney, man. Like, if you want my money, figure out how much I owe you, and then tell me how much I owe you, and then I'll give you it. But it just sucks that I got to pay somebody to figure out how much I have to pay somebody. It ticks me off. But anyways, Coin Tracker is what I'm going to use for taxes. You got to pay it. I mean, it's not worth going to jail over a couple thousands of dollars, right? Or hundreds of dollars, whatever you owe the government. And now for passive income. So maybe this will help you pay for taxes, right? Polkadot.js is a good way to stake your Polkadot parachain tokens, right? And if you don't know what proof of stake is, there's a lot of videos on it. Go check those videos out and learn what proof of stake is. It's a good way to earn passive income. Next is centralized exchanges. Even though it's kind of risky, Binance US as well as Hopbit have good passive income options and investment options. Basically, you go to Hopbit. I have a link in my description if you want to use it. Click investments, type in whatever token you want. There's a ton. I mean, I have cover in my investment pool, and it's earning 30% right now, as well as Polkadot. But you can go ahead and do that, earn passive income that way, although there's risk associated with that. There's no KYC, and US regulators don't like exchanges that don't do KYC, so there is risks. Understand that, because every choice you make with your money is weighing risk to return, and it's your decision to determine if that risk is worth the possible return. And that's every decision you will make in crypto and investments and in your life, actually. So keep that in mind. Next is DeFi or yield farming. You go to CoinGecko, click on farms up in here, this little tab, and it shows you all the yield farming pools and what they are earning yearly: 100%, 500 or 40%, 60%. It shows how many audits they had. So don't pick one with 0 audits. Even with 2 audits, it's still risky, right? So pick one with audits at least, and there you go. You got some yield farming. Understand that yield farming is a zero-sum game, and if you don't know what a zero-sum game is, it basically there's a winner and there's a loser, and they're proportional. That's a zero-sum game, and that's what yield farming is. So keep that in mind. And next is technical analysis. So I don't deal with daily price action because it's pointless. Mid to long-term technical analysis is the only technical analysis that I care about at all. The best in that sector is Benjamin Cohen. This is a video that you need to watch. Bitcoin risk management with buying and selling. He discussed how to make a risk metric and how to risk adjusted dollar cost average, which is how I got into the market over time. I dollar cost averaged, but with a risk adjusted perspective, right? And that's very important. Go watch this video to learn about exactly what I'm talking about. It's the best way to enter and exit the market. And lastly, let's quickly go over the metrics. Some important metrics to note. Let's just look at Ethereum quickly. So actually, let's not look at Ethereum because they don't have a total supply. Let's look at Polkadot. So market cap is basically circulating supply times the price equals market cap. Circulating supply is the amount of tokens in circulation. Total supply is right next to it, which is the total amount of tokens that the algorithm or the protocol is set to release upon completion of their timeline and their vesting schedule, right? And the Polkadot network, that's their website. Like, you can go through all their wallets, explorers, community, source code, right? So you learn what this stuff does. Trading volume, you should know what that is. That's pretty much all you need to know. It's important to know how much inflation there will be over time, right? So Polkadot doesn't have much inflation, which is good, right? Unlike, say, somebody like XRP, right? XRP has about 45% of its total supply circulating, so it still has 55% of its total supply to come into circulation, which has a lot of inflation, right? And if you have any questions, go ahead and join my Discord, Telegram, and ask them. And also, if you want to chit chat, just join my Discord and Telegram. If you want to follow me on Twitter, they're in the bio, as well as if you think this added value, please like and subscribe and become a Dingo today. But that is all, Dingoes, and that is all. So peace out and dingle dingle.